Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through. We'll be looking for the coins of more than face value, commemorative ones. Ideally, I've messed that up, haven't I? Ideally, the ones we're missing. We've got a fair few we're missing because we're not that far into this. Whoops, crashed my one up. We're not far into this book, to be fair. We've got 3 Commonwealth games still to find. Although we are not missing Commonwealth Games Wales. Woohoo! I'm not going to get stuck on that one, this book. We've got a whole bunch of, these are sort of scarcer ones, not the most uncommon like the Commonwealth Games, but pretty scarce ones. They're quite nice to find, to be fair. All of these ones. Shakespeare's comedies, you have to go up north to find, unfortunately, but you never know what might turn up. And then the last 2 in the books. How many have we got left then? That's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 to go. Wow. We've made really, really good progress, to be fair, but needless to say, nevertheless, we are going to get stuck on a few. It's going to happen, but we'll enjoy the hunt as we go, and you never know, we may get some new coins in circulation before we finish this book. But without further ado, let's get into some coins. Right then, what are we looking for then? Oh, this bag's idiot proof. It's made of flubber. It doesn't rip. Nice. A little bit stuck to me too. Very cool. This is technologies. We don't want technologies. There is a couple of lower minted years, but not low enough that in my mind they warrant keeping. But did you just see what I saw? Holy Toledo, I only just said we have to go up north to find one of these. So they seem very common up north. Lots of my coin-tubing friends find tons, so don't even keep them. But I don't find Shakespeare comedies too often. So this is the wondrous, the lovely, the elusive, at least for my channel, Commonwealth. I wish. This is the elusive Shakespeare's comedies. I'm a little bit excited about finding one. I don't find them that often, so to find one is superb. We'll just check the edge inscription. The whole world's a stage there. That looks like it's fine. Holy Toledo. Well, what a first coin. Can you believe it? Our £2 coin luck has been absolutely exceptional recently. I can't complain. I have lost the right to complain about my £2 coin luck for the next decade, I reckon. If you hear me grumbling about £2 coins, you have permission to remind me that I have had an incredible sort of month or so on these £2 coin finds. That'll be something. Nice and shiny. It's Navy Centenary. Woohoo! Now, can I remember what I've got as counters? Probably not. So I know we do the VE Day anniversary. Navy Centenary's got a counter. Commonwealth Games. Brunel's achievements and portrait have got a split counter. And then also, Florence Nightingale, I think, was the last one. But no, Navy Centenary. I love finding these. They are superb finds. And adding that into my armada, my flotilla. I am Commodore Collects. I've got so many of them. But not only are they a scarce coin, it's a really cool design that I really, really like as well. I normally take a few moments in this video to talk about sort of coiny news. But the problem is, as you all know, and I'm probably bored of hearing me say, I am recorded so far in advance now. I think I'm going to... There is a week that I missed out, so I am slowly getting back up to date, so I'm a little bit closer to the live news as I was previously, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. This is Guy Fawkes, fairly common. That goes in the top row. Well, the dinosaur future beats come out tomorrow, the first one at least, as of recording. Obviously by the time this video goes out, they will be out there. 2012, let's just check it's not a rotated one because it's a shiny one. No. 2016, oh, this will be a Britannia. Very nice. So Britannia's replaced technology, so this design, in 2015. It was a low minted year in 2015, definitely worth keeping. 2016 is the only other year that's gone into circulation so far. Again, a fairly low minted year and desirable coins, so I keep them as well. So this one is 2016. That'll be going into my collection. I've got a fair few of them, as you probably saw a few weeks ago. My whole collection video that went up. A lot of work went into that, and people seem to appreciate the video, so I'm very grateful for that. But no, the first of the 3 dinosaurs come out. This is the Dontosaurus. This is the abolition of the slave trade. You can see it's got a textured part of the inner part of the coin is textured. I can't talk today. Oh, Toledo, I need to have a coffee. If you find one with a smooth finish with initials just at the bottom right of the 7, that is one that was not intended for circulation, but only into collector's sets. So definitely worth keeping if you find one of them, but I've never found one, and all the time I've been coin hunting. You never know though, one might rear its head at some point, and we could just find it. But yes, the Temnodontosaurus or whatever, there's no way I'm pronouncing that right. I'll have a crack at it when I get the coin, but as I said, as I'm far in advance, that coin is probably already... Ooh! That coin is probably already with me. We've got the Great 5 London. So these seem more common at the moment, along with the Navy Centenaries, because it seems to have a whole bunch of them gone into circulation. But I am keeping them because I think they have beautiful coins. So lovely stuff, Great 5 London. Fabulous. My Mr. Men coins are finally with me. We've got Brunel's Portrait. We'll get that one on the special Magic Split counter. Mr. Men coins. The Royal Mint are doing something very bizarre with their ordering system, it has to be said. So I ordered my Mr. Men Bunk coloured and non-coloured variant. Silver half ounce. I also ordered another Decimal Day 50th anniversary one because I got sent one with the error and they won't replace it free of charge, so I've had to purchase another one that doesn't have the packaging error. And then also for my father I bought the 2021 definitive collector's set, and it's all arrived in separate packages with bits missing and whatever. Over 4 days, I think three packages for my Mr. Men. Still waiting my Decimal Day and whatchamacallit, the definitive set for my dad, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with their Royal Mint packaging. It's very odd. VE Day Anniversary, most common commemorative £2 coin. Get that one on the counter. It's quite bizarre, whilst I'm editing, seeing some of these counters at such low numbers. Because obviously we're so used to having weeks and weeks and weeks worth of progress, and that has all been reset. But at least you know we've got one new one for the book, in the shape of that Shakespeare's Comedies. That is the most exciting thing about starting a new book. I liken it to those of you that have played Minecraft. When I used to play that with all my friends, starting a new server was always the most exciting time because everything was brand new and ahead of you. Brunel's achievements, the Archers at Paddington Station. Also worth noting, because someone has contacted me recently to say that they have got, and has been authenticated by the Royal Mint, a Brunel's Portrait, I think it was, with the wrong edge inscription. So it's got the edge inscription of the Guy Fawkes £2 coin. So on that basis, like I check through the dates of the 50p's at the end of the video, I will quickly be whizzing through all my coins to make sure we've got the right edge inscriptions on all of them as well. Because I know there's been confirmations of certain ones that have got the wrong edge inscriptions, with the news floating around that there are potentially more, especially ones from that long ago. It's taken this long to find them. Who knows what else there might be out there? So definitely worth checking. And also it's so I think it's these two coins that he said they've been flipped around, and you can tell it's not just been busted out and put into the wrong one because they've got different outer bands as well. So from my understanding is that it looks like this, but has this edge inscription. Remember the 5th of November. So yes, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled from here on out. Imagine though the joy, the excitement of being the first one to find a new error, a real error as well, not one of these like fake. Oh, the letters are upside down, or one of the words doesn't quite seem right on it. We've got Charles Dickens there. Again, very common, but we haven't had him today. There's another Shakespeare's Histories. We'll just have a quick check. Yeah, it says the Hollow Crown. It's only because Shakespeare's Tragedies, there's found to be an actual error on the edge inscriptions, the for King and Country edge inscription of the World War I Centenary Army coin. So I think it's prudent to check those. Obviously, I'm not sure whether I keep doing that in the videos or whether I'll just do that at the end of the video, because as I'm going to be checking all the other edge inscriptions. That was Case of the Diddleys, that bag. Who knows what the next bags are going to turn up. To be fair, like I said, we've had good luck today. Lots of shiny new ones, so can't complain really. We've got Rugby there. It's upside down. That's the right way around, Rugby. This is a fairly common one too, but again, it's our first one of the day. And there's our second Charles Dickens, which we'll pop with the other one that we've already had. Whoa, come back. Because it's been suggested in comments that I do a Shakespeare counter and split it 3 ways. Like I've split the Brunel's in half, I should split the Shakespeare's 3 ways. Which may be something I do the next time we start a new book. So in another 2 years, when we're working on book number 5, potentially something I would do, but I'm quite happy with the counters as they are. The problem with the counters is I would love to be able to do counters for every single coin, but it would just take so much longer editing. I'd generally pick a couple of different coins, common ones and rarer ones, just to sort of see. But yes, if this was all I was doing in my time, I would have much more time to put the put the different counters on. Another Shakespeare's Histories here, and again, it says the crown there, so that should be right. Fab. We'll pop up the other histories. There's another VED anniversary. Get that one on the counter too. And then we have the Act of Union, first one we've had today. And that is the Act of Union. That's not the Representation of the People Act, which I kept calling that in my whole coin collection. I kept referring to the Representation of the People Act as the Act of Union. I have no idea why. It was quite late, some of the points where I was recording that though, but picked up in the recording and the editing, thankfully. There's another Great Fire of London. Wowie. Well, I shan't complain about that. We've got very lucky with those coins. Again, one of the coins that they had revised mintage figures, so quite a few years after the fact, actually. Wowie. The muscles you need to get into that bag. Did not want to crack. Guy Fawkes again. It's quite a nice quality one, to be fair. Whoopsie. Yeah, we have another one. This will be something too. No way! What is going on? What on earth is going on? I was only moaning 5 minutes ago. Well, how long have we been going? 12 minutes. Probably about 10 minutes ago. How scarce these are to find down south, and I got 2 in a hunt. Holy Toledo! Yeah, whole world's a stage. Good golly! Maybe I should check on the back to see where these are all packaged. Whether it's actually my local cash sorting centre, or whether it's come from further afield. Up from Bungleland maybe, or down from Bungleland I should say. Up from Bungleland? No, to come down from Bungleland because Bungleland is up. Right. Well. We're drawing ever closer to the end of the video. Only a few more bags to go. Whoops. Case the diddlies on that one. The jumping diddlies as well. But we've got plenty of coins to look forward to this year. I think the one that most of us are watching with bated breath is the Team GB Olympic 50p, because obviously it didn't come out last year because the Olympics were delayed. Whether the Olympics are going to go ahead this year or not, who knows. Maybe it has to be reissued in a later Olympic. It'd be a shame because I think out of all the coins that was one of the people's favourites. It was just such a shame that we didn't get to get our hands on it. But those were the annual sets. I guess at least we've got our own variants of it. Because people keep asking, do I think it's going to be a really, really expensive coin in the future? I think obviously it will increase in price because it's only in the annual sets that that's come out at. But I think a lot of people have twigged onto the fact that it's going to be a scarcer coin. Lots of people have bought the annual sets just for that one. So I would imagine there's going to be quite a few of them kicking around. There's going to be something though. We've got another Navy Centenary. Wow, 2 navies, 2 comedies. Good golly, and 2 Great Fires of London too. Unbelievable stuff. Well, we have made our way to the last bag of the hunt. We've had some exceptional luck, so this has gone very, very well. For those that have watched this far into the video though, you might be interested to know that I've got a Discord server. You can click the link down in the description to come and join that. Alternatively, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok now too. And there's also the PO box you can write into if you so wish. Case of the diddlies for that last book. So I'm going to get the new one, it's just the one, isn't it? Yeah, into the book. Check through the age inscriptions, and then we'll have an update. Well, the age inscriptions are all correct. Nothing awry there, unfortunately. I did also check them for die rotations as well. Unfortunately, nothing new to be had there. Star find though, it's a hard call. It's going to be one of these 2, which we're going to pop together. One for the book, obviously. These 2, these other 3, obviously not in the book. They're just sat there so we can decide. Do let me know. In terms of star finds, I lean towards the Shakespeare's comedies. It's more common than the Navy Centenaries, but I find so few of them, I would pick that as my star find. I'm sure you'll let me know down in the comments what your star find from today's video is, and all that leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!